Hi, I'm Dr. Druv and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a channel not on medicine, but on all the other aspects related to our medicine lives. Today, we're going to be talking about Canadian savings with a focus on average physician savings in Canada. So what are savings? We covered that in the previous videos. It refers to the portion of an individual's or a business's income that is set aside for future use, mainly retirement and children's education personally. It's an important aspect of financial planning, and as it provides a financial cushion for emergencies, unexpected expenses, it can be used to achieve long-term financial goals that we just talked about. So now we get into why are Canadian savings important. So we know that we have some financial goals and we have to achieve it. So the average Canadian income is about $51,300. Again, this is dependent on the year and the research study that you do. It may be higher than that a little bit nowadays. But over a 30-year lifespan, approximately 20% of the income potential of the average Canadian income is being saved, approximately, as you can see in this table. Again, the goal is not to go through every number here, but what I want to emphasize is the highest number, so to speak. So at age 65, when you're getting closer to retirement, the total saved using various asset classes, excluding our home, is about $300,000, which, if you were to live for 20 years, which is very possible these days, if not longer, you're talking about approximately $15,000 a year times 20 years, which would be about $300,000. So, $15,000 is not that much. I mean, it is possible to live a life on that, but it is not that much. And so you can see that the home of Canadians adds a lot of value and savings to Canadians, and is the main reason why, the whole idea of HELOCs, collateral loans kind of exist. And so you can see that the savings rate either needs to increase in order to not be able to liquidate assets, or these numbers are sometimes, one would say, shocking, because our savings rate has to be higher, but then our cost of living and inflation and everything else makes it difficult for us. So I'm not surprised by these numbers, but I'm also motivated to try to see how we can do better. And looking into then the why for physicians. So the average physician income, as per the study done by a major financial institution in Canada that has the word MD in it, it states that the average physician income after overhead without an incorporation is about $150,000. And based on that, obviously the practice type of general practitioner and specialist is a bit different. I mean, ophthalmologists would be an unfair comparison to general practitioners, but having said that, looking at the two categories, you can see that around what I'm interested in is close to the time of retirement, which is what the vast majority of savings are tailored towards. At the age of 60, about 17% of physicians still have less than $1 million in savings. Now, I'm not sure if it includes your home, but I'm thinking that it excludes your home, because generally that's how financial assets are calculated. But if a physician is making $150,000 a year for 30 years, if not longer, and at the age of 60 has less than $1 million in assets, a lot of that money essentially has, left your hands through financial leakages. If it has gone into your home, that's great, because then your home has the capability of, I suppose, replenishing your capital. But it is a bit, distressing is the word that comes to mind in terms of savings and retirement and so on. Now, no, I'm not saying that the physicians essentially manage their finances bad, but essentially it does mean that times could be tough because the capital just isn't there at the time of retirement. Now, I suppose the good side is that 52% of physicians at the age of 60 do have assets over $2 million, which is great. In the sense that they're able to fund their retirement, at $100,000 for 20 years, which would be about $2 million. And that would be, a reasonable income in retirement, I suppose, to maintain your lifestyle if you have had a high lifestyle income based on an income of $200,000 to $300,000, which is what an average Canadian physician makes. Now, this is obviously a little bit harder on the lower income specialties, but a bit easier than higher income specialties. And so how do we do about this? We go back to the videos on our savings. That's 5 minutes. I'm not going to reiterate them because I have covered these in previous videos. Look at your financial goals, create a budget, monitor your spending, create automatic savings. Look at your cash flow sheet that has been shared with you on the Facebook group. Look at savings calculators available online. So in conclusion, knowing these numbers are important. Either they are motivated to you, or you may be happy with what you're going to achieve or will achieve over your lifetime. Either way, I wanted information to know that either I'm achieving my goals or I'm not achieving my goals, and I need to work harder to have savings or increase my income, whatever it may be. So a few action items. If you'd like to follow the exact frameworks used by affluent physicians to take back control of their time and money, then check out the links in the description below. I make these videos because my mission is to help 10,000 physicians across this world fight burnout, because I wish that someone was there for me in my own wealth building journey. Come and join my community of like-minded physicians in my free Facebook group with resources like cheat sheets, calculators, and everything in between to live the life of our medicine dreams. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you for taking the time for doing what you're doing. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode.